What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. Got a pretty special one for you today. It's election day, November 5th, 2024, here in the US. And the point of this video is to really show you guys 8 ways to actually change the world. And no, it's not voting for a president. No, it's not investing in crypto. It's definitely not sharing, these crazy war videos on Instagram, right? So there's going to be 8 tactical ways that you can do right now to actually make a change on this planet. And if everyone implemented all 8 of these solutions, tomorrow we'd wake up in a whole different world. So let's go through them one by one. The first one is probably the biggest one. It's stop paying taxes. Stop giving your hard-earned income to the United States. You clearly don't support what they spend those taxes on. The roads are still terrible. Public schools are terrible. Stop paying the taxes. And what we can do is you can refer realized gains through a private trust. So you never actually realize gains through your personal capacity. You're keeping gains in the trust, never taking a distribution. That can be confirmed via Elliott versus Freeman, 220 US 178. That was a landmark Supreme Court case in 1911. Guys, use ChatGPT, research this case law, and figure out how to stop paying taxes with private trusts now. That is the government's biggest source of revenue. If we could just cut that off, they won't have any more energy to do anything that they want. And then number 2, this is huge as well, guys. It's stop supporting massive corporations. The same people that control the government control these massive corporations. They support war. They support inciting fear and chaos in the world. And instead of supporting these guys, we want to shop local and we want to support our trusted brands we actually know, like, and trust instead of supporting BlackRock. We know that they own the military industrial complex, and the more money we feed these corporations, the more money that's going to war. So yeah, stop supporting corporations. 3, use cash. As business owners, I know you guys are very aware of this. Anytime we use our credit cards, there's a 3% fee, if not more, coming straight off the top. That money goes straight to the criminal cabal that runs this world, the bankers that gets sent to war, destruction, chaos on earth, when we could be keeping that money in our local community. So guys, use cash. Don't let this cabal take a percentage of every transaction. After 33 transactions, the money you initially started with will completely have left the community. Rather, if we use cash, we can keep spreading it around and we can have a great economy. Number 4, stop voting for corrupt politicians. It's crazy, isn't it? But the fact that we go out, we put some person's name on a ballot, that shows the US corporation that we are consenting to that individual. Whatever they want to do, we voted for them. Let them run loose, whatever they want to do. And they're all controlled by the same puppets, by the same puppet masters. It's the people controlling the money, controlling the religion, the media, the food, everything in this world. The real elites of this world want you to vote for these puppets because it's basically saying, hey, I'm okay with that guy controlling me. Where for me, whoever's voted, it's irrelevant because I currently participate and do all 8 of these things. So no matter who's elected, it does not affect me whatsoever at all. Number 5, don't send your kids to public schools. Public school is the biggest lie. They mind control and give lots of propaganda to children to make them believe in this matrix and then go out into the world and continue to feed it. So Stop feeding your kids the propaganda. Let them think for themselves, connect with God, and use their eyes, their ears, their senses to actually experience the world for themselves and come to their own conclusions. Number 6, do not support the US military. Drives me crazy when I see people say, "Hey, thank you so much for your service." Like, no, I don't respect it. I don't appreciate it. I do support local militia. I support the Second Amendment, where if us as local communities, had a militia, can protect ourselves against whatever, someone domestic, someone who's foreign. If we had guns, we can protect ourselves. We don't need a US military that's controlled by the president, that's controlled by the elite, that just go kill innocent people. It's absolutely crazy. We need to stop respecting it. These individuals might have good intention, but tell them to just start a local militia. Get out of the military. It's a complete scam. Number 7, don't watch the news. The more times you watch it, you're literally feeding consciousness and energy into that reality and manifesting it. So the more we watch the news, the more we vote for these politicians, we're literally building that reality. So just don't watch the news, don't vote, don't watch sports, don't watch any of that. Take care of yourself, support yourself and your local community. That's how we change the world. And that brings us to our final one, number 8, which is self-mastery. The greater the human being you are, the more you'll be able to help and serve other humans. So a couple of my favorite uh, fields of study include law, finance, business, and astrotheology. Fully understanding these fields of study will allow you to really unlock the keys of the universe, unlock full sovereignty to operate in this world strictly under God. No other man can infringe on your will and can tell you what to do. So, law, I really like law. We need to hold these people accountable, start taking them to court. I've done it with multiple banks at this point. So, this is something we need to do in order to really change the system, hold these people accountable because they're making laws that are unconstitutional and they get away with it because we're ignorant and no one holds them accountable. Once you bring them into a court of law, there's accountability. They have to follow the Constitution and we can hold them accountable and really operate under natural law instead of any of this crazy statutory law that the US corporation created. Finance, understand how money works, how business works, so we can actually build abundance on this planet instead of people fighting over pieces of paper, the dollar bill that's not backed by anything. And then astrotheology is one of my favorites. Understanding the universe, where we came from, where we are, where we're going, ourself, and the world, and obviously the creator God. So, guys, stop supporting the US. We see what they're doing. Take back control, take back your sovereignty. And the biggest thing, guys, is start your private trust, operate through your trust. Biggest thing, stop paying taxes. And maybe one day down the road, we'll change this. I'm telling you, sharing videos on social media of war doesn't do much. Sure, the awareness is great, but unless people change their actions and behavior, the world won't change. These guys have been running the planet for thousands of years. It's not going to change overnight. We need to come together as communities and start making change. So these 8 things right here will be a start. Leave a comment if you guys think there's anything else that we can add to this, and reach out to us, privatewealthtransfer.com, to really start changing the world. If you want to hide your wealth, operate business without the fear of who the next president is, then you need to set up your private trust. We'll help you do that. Private irrevocable trust, and let's get it.